As long as that skeleton drill goes, oh my gosh, that they really need to pop on that. The giant skeleton's gonna go closer to your tower. You gotta drop something. Oh, you're fine.
No, I'm not. I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
No.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I'm joined by, well, Sir Tag Jake. It's been like a million years. You went and became the biggest Clash Royale YouTuber, or at least in the conversation, and you left me, bro. Jokes aside, dude, congratulations on your success, man. You've been killing it on the channel.
Thank you so much, man. I've been grinding while I've been taking college courses, and
Dude,
it's been a lot of fun.
I really admire the hustle to also to go to college and still make content and stream every day and do all the stuff that you do on a daily basis. On top of all of that, today you hit me up with quite a crazy deck, man. I don't even know. Share it in the clan chat, because I don't know if it's a meme or a troll deck or if it's a legit deck. But I'm assuming you wouldn't hit me up unless you thought it was like had some potential. So yeah, what the hell, man? Wizard Mirror, Freeze, Graveyard, Zappies, Goblin Hut. How does this deck work, dude?
Yeah, it's kind of a complete meme. When I play the game now, I try to focus on having fun more so than anything, because I look at Clash Royale, I look at games, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably have fun when I'm playing.
Games aren't supposed to be fun, Tag. Games aren't supposed to be fun. Come on, man.
If I play the same deck all the time, I get super bored. A lot of decks that I try to create, sometimes they just don't work, and then I never post them or I never use them. This somehow worked really, really well on ladder. Like, I've never had a deck that just gave me pretty much free wins. I literally disconnected from a game for a solid 20 seconds and still won the game. And that's like, I don't know. It's just a very fun deck to play.
Okay, man. Well, hey, free wins sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and jump into ladder and see if we can get some. Cool.
I also think that sometimes the crazier the deck is, the
more unpredictable it is.
Yeah. Because if you're running like 2.6 hog beta, your opponent's probably played it before. They're like, oh, yeah, I know what to do. I just go for my Lob Hound in the back, and I ignore, and I know he's going to cycle Musketeers, so I can make a prediction with my Fireball or something like that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You can't predict something that's this stupid, so it's nice.
That is 100%. That very well said. You can't predict something this stupid. So, what are you usually mirroring? Is it like Goblin Hut or Witch?
You can mirror the Goblin Hut or the Witch. You can mirror Knight if they spam really aggressively. My favorite thing to do, though, is definitely going for the Graveyard Freeze and then mirroring the Freeze again in double or triple elixir. And then they're kind of just toast.
The
it's very
mirror
fun.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Okay, I hope we see that play. Do you think the Witch is generally weak? Why do you think she works in this deck?
I think the Witch is definitely generally weak, but she's probably really good with Graveyard. As you've seen before, a lot of Graveyard Freeze decks have ran that, but it's a little bit strong when your opponent doesn't have Fireball or any removal, right? Also, that Witch is still alive.
Yeah, she's getting it done here. And like you said at the beginning of the video too, it's just like sometimes when they don't expect it, it's like, oh yeah, how do I stop a Witch again? Obviously, this dude's asking himself the same thing.
Yeah, I think he's definitely asking himself the same thing. And when you have Inferno Dragon, which is meant to deal with a whole bunch of giant beatdown decks or something, you'll have like some versatility with that. But when you're playing against someone that doesn't have anything that you need the Inferno Dragon for, it's kind of unfortunate. So it looks like he's running some type of like Lobhound deck from the looks of it. I don't really know. But
it's hard to say.
A bad matchup for him. Yeah,
hard to say what the last card's even going to be in this deck. It does feel like a Lava Hound deck, but it's kind of weird with the.
With the Knight, I don't know. I've seen people run Lava Hound with that, so makes sense.
The balloon. All right, so he's just trying to be the tag unpredictable strategy. Go with the double Zappies, but it looks like he's probably gonna connect here.
Yeah, he's gonna connect. He's gonna get some damage, but at the same time, like,
bye, have a great time.
I was hoping that one of the Zappies would turn around there, dude.
What a slacker Zappy that was. Like, nah, dude, I don't have time for that.
That was so unfortunate. Oh my gosh. It's going to be fine, though. I can just go for a Graveyard and a Bar Barrel, and I'll be able to take out the tower on the right, so we're fine. Okay. It's just unfortunate that he played a bit better than I thought he would, and I also missed the... or I didn't miss it, but I just shouldn't have dropped the hut that low, right? I should have probably waited a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, as you're going to see, he's going to have to Miner and Fireball, and I don't think he's going to be able to get the Balloon through, so we'll see what happens here. He'll probably go for a Miner and a Fireball, and maybe we can catch it with a Bar Barrel or something, or maybe even a Freeze.
Yeah, but he's going instead. He's kind of wasting time here. Not a lot of time left.
Yeah, he's going to go for a Miner. I'm just going to freeze it, and we're going to win. So that's what's going to happen.
And you can mirror freeze if you wanted to.
I actually saw Satan.
Now
that's exactly what's up. And he can't zap it and kill it. So that's game. GG, man.
GG's. It worked. It worked. Yeah.
I played pretty poorly, but even when you play poorly, you can still win, especially against decks that you hard counter. So I had a great matchup there. Didn't really get to showcase how awesome the deck is yet, but
what do you think of the overall, like you said, you were playing this deck because you find it more fun to try out new things, and I think a lot of my viewers will obviously empathize with that as well.
Yeah.
What do you think of generally the state of the game? It's been a while since we had you on the channel, so like, how are you enjoying the game? What do you think of CRL 2021? Like, every ladder player is, you're going to be a CRL pro. How do you feel?
Dude, I don't play competitively anymore.
Well, you will
I just play for fun.
if you finish top 1,000 ladder, you're automatically in the pool. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
are you going to decline the invitation?
I don't push ladder that much. I usually like finish like top 5,000 or 4,000 if I push a little bit, but I don't really play that much. So I assume that I won't hit that, especially when I'm playing just for fun and grinding college. And I don't know. I love creating different decks like this all the time. And I feel like if I wasn't streaming or if I wasn't playing as much as I did just for fun, I would get bored of the game real quick. I don't know. That's one of the things that I always focus on more so than anything else is just.
Do you feel like you're at your best as a player in this game in like King's Cup 2 during that time period?
Yeah, I was really good then, and then I decided that I wasn't going to play CRL after I got some offers from like 100 Thieves and other things. I was like considering it, and then I was like, yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to stay in Boston. So I decided not to, and then after that, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, dude. How do you feel about when you were at your best, I'm just curious, like, to give my viewers some perspective here, if they want to be it, because everybody, again, if you guys are unfamiliar, in 2021, it's going to be the top 1,000 ladder players move on to this, I think $600,000 mid-season, then $1 million at the end of the season, up for grabs. But every top 1,000 player gets moved on to every season like a 2-day round-robin double elimination dual tournament. So everybody who can potentially finish top 1,000 ladder, providing you have the card levels, of course, they're in it. So how many hours a day did you play when you're at your best? Or how many hours do you think it's necessary to be one of the best in the world?
Yeah, so it's going to be really tough. I think that if you're going to be playing like at the top level right now, it requires way more thought process and amount of time. And
dude, it's crazy. Yeah. I had like Morton on or somebody, I forgot who it was, maybe the Zillies. And I'm like, how many hours did you practice or whatever? And they were like, well, it went way down because blah, blah, blah. So I was only doing like 7 hours a day. I'm like, 7 hours a day was way down? Like, forget it, man. You couldn't pay me enough to play Clash Royale for 7 hours a day.
It's a huge opportunity cost. And it's like a job then at that point. That's not fun.
It is a job. It is a job. And I imagine some of the fun is lost. Anyway, back to this matchup here. You're slowly but surely chipping away here. This dude's got lightning, but you're still playing the witch in the back here. Yeah,
I have a hardcore matchup advantage, so I'm not going to lose this one. It doesn't really matter what I do. As you've seen, I probably haven't played this one perfectly, but I'm just going to go for a graveyard, and I'm going to go for a freeze, and he's going to probably lose the game off that. So we'll see if he decides to go for a P.E.K.K.A. at the river. Yeah, he's going to P.E.K.K.A. So I didn't really want to go heavily with the graveyard there because I assumed he was going to P.E.K.K.A. I can just go for a graveyard here, a Barbarial, and then see what else he wants to do. I assume he's going to go in for something that just gets frozen, and then after he Barbarials, you freeze, so then he can't clean up the skeletons, right? So that's one of the main tips with this deck, is after your opponent goes in for their small spell, then you go in for your big freeze. And that's the best play that you can do with any graveyard freeze deck in general. I'm sure like a lot of people know that by now, but in case you don't, I love doing that. Yeah.
No, I like when you cover the basics here for noobs like me, you know?
This deck is super fun to play, though. He's probably going to lightning, and then he doesn't kill the zappies. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what happens. Yeah. The cool thing is he's down so much elixir, and now we have a lot of spear goblins coming at him. There really wasn't much thought process involved in this game, as you guys have seen. But we win the game, so that's cool. He uses Electro Wizard, and he uses his Barbarial, his two small removal things. And then we go for another freeze, because why not, right, Ash?
On the double freeze! Winning off the double freeze is double cheese, just like that statement was. I'm doing the whole 1 year, one deck thing again, by the way, bro.
Really?
Like, yeah, man. I know you don't watch my channel, so it's a surprise to you. It's a surprise. So out of all the archetypes in the game, man, what do you think would be the worst one to run if you were going to run one deck all year?
I would probably say Expo right now after the nerf.
I think that it's my choice is even worse than Expo, but I'll let you be the judge.
No, what is it?
I'll let you be the judge.
Is it going to be Royal Hog? Are you going to
Well, it does include Royal Hogs. It's 3 Musketeers, Royal Hogs. What do you
I
think?
didn't even think those were a win condition anymore.
Yeah, you forgot they're even a win condition, right?
Dude, I tried to make a video on Three Musketeers. I just got rid of it. I played for like 2 hours. I got a 13 win streak with Royal Giant on ladder, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I can definitely I'm like, top 5,000 in the world. I can make a good video here. Yeah. And then I lost 8 games in a row. I'm like, this is not happening. And
dude, it's tough, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. So. I mean, but I love Three Musketeers. That's why I'm doing it. Kind of like going back to the point again at the beginning of the video. It's like, I might as well cover something that I really love, right? Like an archetype that I really enjoy, even though it really sucks right now. All right.
You could have not picked a worse card in the game.
I know. But it's going to be fun. Hopefully they buff it, But I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
I think they like it.
Ah, crap, out of range there. I'm playing like crapola here, but we'll see what I can do. So,
I have a quick question. What do you think about separating the Three Musketeers from the original Musketeer and then nerfing or buffing them individually? I feel like that's probably the play.
I think that's the move. It's too hard to balance them without affecting the Musketeer, which I'm sure is, you agree with.
Yeah, you're going to just witch here, and then... so he's got arrows as his only spell, right? So... it's going to be really difficult for him to
deal with giant skeleton. Do I just graveyard here on the right?
You can just graveyard. If he drops anything on the witch, you just graveyard. Okay, so you can do that too.
I thought you meant just go now.
You're fine. Yeah. I was hoping he would drop something on the witch on the left, and then he would have no elixir, and then he'd be toast.
Should I freeze or no?
That'd be too big, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you're in a good spot if you kill giant skeleton, because now he has no counter push. True. Remember, his only real thing to spam you with is clone. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so here's the issue. The cannon cart, if you don't kill that, okay, good.
Got it.
You're in a good spot. And he misses the arrows on most of the spear goblins.
So
you can play this deck super slow. You can just go for witches in the back, and you can just casually have a conversation while you're playing it. It's awesome.
Yeah. So I got one witch going. Should I graveyard in the left, you think?
Yeah, I would definitely graveyard in the left if you can. I mean, his deck is terrible at defending graveyard. So if you can go for a graveyard freeze and defend the right at the same time, then you're chilling. Okay, so you definitely need Knight for the cannon card when it ends up spamming you.
Yep.
So he's going to arrow here, most likely. If you can kill the cannon cart, you're going to win the game. So
okay, I can
just need to kill that cannon cart.
No worries. All
right, you good?
I don't have a good answer to this, though. I'm going to have to just witch.
You might have to freeze. Okay, yeah, that works too.
I guess I should put witch a little bit in that radius there. So
I think like later on in the game, freezing is probably better. If you get a little bit lower, it's gonna be better for you to freeze there. But it's fine. I mean, he only has arrows as direct damage, right? So as long as you keep an answer to the skeleton barrel, you're fine. You got to have Knight here and probably It's gonna be difficult.
Gonna go all out on the defense here because I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. I think as long as that skeleton barrel goes, oh my gosh, they really need to pop on that. The giant skeleton's gonna go closer to your tower. You gotta drop something. You're fine.
No, I'm not fine.
No.
See, this deck, I suck so bad I can't even win with this deck.
It was close, man. It was a close one.
Oh my word! I'm in another match, by the way, because I can't have a loss.
You can't end on that.
Now I'm gonna totally tilt on this video. But go on. I'm sorry. You're watching Ruben take make. You see it a lot on top ladder, man.
Yeah. It's a super underrated card. It's one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. If it gets a lock, it's like a pseudo win condition. So there's no shame in losing to that. I mean, if there is a card to lose to, or if there's a card to slip up against, that thing is scary.
Especially, oh my god, giant skeleton clone in general. So he goes with Golem first play at bridge.
Okay, so what I would have done there is I would have went in for a something to go and pull it in case he clones on top of your witch. It could die, right?
I think I might have been one card away from the hut. I mean, it might not have been. It's in hand now, though. So I'm just going to graveyard and get ready to freeze.
You definitely graveyard him. You drop everything you want. The thing is, like, if you drop... Yeah. I was going to say, if you drop more stuff near your witch, you could get fireballed. So, okay.
Ooh.
That's exactly what would have happened.
That's exactly but it's okay. I think we got tower here.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Okay. We don't have tower, but man, I don't know.
Dude, he activated King Tower, but he only took a ton of damage from that. Yeah, that was really good. I think he would have been better off like NATOing it backward. I don't know.
Yeah, well, either way, now we can just kind of stack huts here. Would you go to?
You want to protect that if possible, even with zappies or anything. Yeah, that's good. So at this point, what you do is you just stack huts. You can spam as many spear goblins as possible. It's gonna be hard for you to like successfully go in for graveyards. I would just try to drop them on defense here, or not defense, freezes on defense. And when you get a good opportunity, you can finish the game off with like the last minute. You know, when it's overtime, you can win the game. Just try to defend until overtime. It's gonna be really difficult for you to go opposite lane because you would have to graveyard and freeze the king tower. So it's just really not play. Yeah.
Okay, so
you can witch. Yeah, I would witch on the far left side, so then you have more spacing for your Spear Goblin Hut, right?
Okay.
If you Spear Goblin Hut right now, it would get hit with a witch.
So I should Spear Goblin opposite lane? Or...
you can Spear Goblin the same lane, but yeah, that's fine. You should be fine as long as you can get another Zappies down. If he fireballs that, then you get free Zappies. I love how this deck works. Like, you always have something that your opponent's going to be like, I hate this game when they play
right.
Yeah, that's fun. You should be able to get another witch down in the back left or something. Yep. Oh, no, you're supposed to drop in the far left. Like the far left corner. Yeah, far left corner. Because then you get more
like this?
Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Improvements. So he's definitely going to fireball with the double witches, but you probably need to kill that bomber. I am not sure how you're going to do that. That's an issue.
Right here. Boom.
Oh, you're going to get it? Oh my gosh, that barb is a ninja. That's insane. Okay.
So he's not fireballing me yet.
No, he's not.
Now
there it is. Okay, you get free Zappies if you want them. You want to keep that witch alive.
I have Zappies. Yeah. I'm double witching
Okay, you can go for a graveyard freeze now. He should be fine.
Okay.
Graveyard freeze. He doesn't have fireball, so he's not going to be able to kill those witches easily.
Yeah, he's going to be very angry. Little bomber that could. I'm just going to freeze that bomber.
The Ice Wizard, the king tower, and the other tower. Oh, okay, that works too.
Went with the little bomber. Sorry, man.
You really didn't like that bomber, man. It needed to go.
You know how it is with the whatchamacallit. Let me give him the old he's not loving it. Jama Sid not loving the graveyard freeze double witch mirror deck. I got my win. Now you're up again, Tag. Tagging you in, dude. Tagging you in. This is what happens to my guests on the channel all the time too, is that 1 second delay. You're like, don't freeze this. I'm like, oh crap. I already froze that thing. All right.
Hindsight is 2020.
You're up, man. You're up. This is the last match of the video, so if you win, it is a undefeated tag video. Not perfect for yours truly, but it never is. So there we go.
Oh, dude, hopefully I can get this one. Hopefully I can snack.
Yeah. What do you think of Witch Mother?
It's the worst card in the game, dude. It's just so bad.
The worst card in the game, huh?
I think it is. I really do. So I just made a video on like the 8 worst cards in the game. I put them in a deck. I somehow saw that the Electro Giant was like the lowest win rate for ladder for whatever reason. I don't know how. It's a very good card. I guess people are running it under leveled or something. But she's just terrible, dude. I played against the Spear Goblin Hut deck and I still lost with her. And I was like, how has this happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but like conceptually, I think she's a really cool card. I agree that she's definitely I don't know if she's the top 8 worst card in the game. Maybe you're right. But I do think that she's conceptually really cool though. Like if they give her a buff. Maybe even hit speed buff. Like, think about it. Her against Graveyard or against Skeletons or anything, she'll be just, what is she doing? What's the word that she's doing? What's the verb that she does? When
I'm not sure,
cursing.
Dude.
Cursing. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I think she curses. She'll be cursing like so many troops. So I think there's cool potential in the card, but I don't know. I'm with you that she does.
How much damage am I gonna get here? Is that worth it? I feel like that's probably worth.
If you can defend, it's going to be worth it, right? Here comes.
I don't know if I'm going to defend anymore, Ash. I think I done goofed. I'm going to go for Zappies.
Spear Goblin's going to help out. No! The Spear Goblin's saying I'm not going to help you at all.
Yeah, no, we're okay, I guess. He doesn't have freeze. He's got poison, right? So the Zappies are definitely going to stay alive. They're not going to die here. Oh, I lied. I lied to you, Ash.
All right. Now you're trying to make me feel better. You're trying to make me feel better.
Dude, I'm trying to make you feel better, apparently.
By not being the only loss in the video. Here we go.
But we can still come back, maybe. That's the good thing about this deck is no matter the situation, no matter the spot, I feel like you can still make crazy things work. So we're going to go for the double witch. We need to bait out a poison or I'm going to lose. So I really, really want to see a poison here. I don't know if he's going to do it. Nah, he's a little bit too good.
Doesn't do it.
He doesn't fall for my trap cards. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they get bamboozled, but nah. This guy played well enough, so GG, man. Honestly, I feel like this deck is really, really solid. Sometimes you're going to lose against graveyard players if they play better than you. Like, for instance, I really shouldn't have went in for the freeze there. I did overcommit, but I felt like
we were engaged in a very fierce debate over mother witches, and you're like, no, freeze, freeze. You got very
I got to make my witch worse than that. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, yeah. Well, hey, overall, we both lost one, not the end of the world. I think it's a really fun deck, and, again, I think my viewers are really going to enjoy playing this one and surprising their opponents with it. So any kind of final tips on this one? Or yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, definitely don't overcommit like I did with your
I love that. It's really kind of you, Tag, to show my viewers what not to do. Usually I do that, but it was nice for you to kind of step in for a little bit there. Dude, what do you got coming up on your channel? What should we know about the life of Sir Tag?
Yeah, so just like I usually play a lot of really good decks, but most of the time I also try to find really funny ones that sometimes work. The deck that I just made today was the 8 worst cards in the game, and it didn't really work, but it was fun. So
that's cool.
Most of the time, yeah, on my channel, it's just me playing, having fun, and adding a lot of memes and cool stuff to my games. So
I have to ask you before you leave, and obviously I think that most of my viewers should already be subscribers, but if not, check out Tag's channel in the description below. But I have to ask you, one match to your life is on the line. What deck are you running?
Okay, without a doubt,
this one, right?
No, it's a Royal Giant Skeleton Electro Spirit deck, and a lot of people don't have Electro Spirit maxed out. So if you don't have that maxed out, you guys all know the deck that I'm talking about with Zappies.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it on TV Royale. I'm sure it's there.
It's broken. But if you don't have Electro Spirit maxed out, like I didn't, Ice Spirit works. It's just not as good because if you have Electro Spirit and your opponent's like, oh, I can activate King Tower, and then you drop a Royal Giant, they're like, nope, this is not fun. Like Electric Spirits is better at cleaning up bats and everything else.
Okay, here it is, guys. I am JP playing it right now on top 300 ladders. So that's Tag's Save Your Life or Life on the Line deck. So Tag, always a pleasure having you on, man. Glad you're doing well. And here's to a better year. Hopefully we can hang out in 2021, right?
Yeah, dude. Hopefully.
You're right up the street from me. So, all right, dude. Well, take it easy. Thanks so much for coming on, guys. The deck link will be in the description below. Check out Tag's player stats and profiling to StatsRoyale.com. And a big shout out to Bren Chong, who's hosting a $40,000 tournament right now. Follow him on Twitter at Bren Chong. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. I appreciate you guys, and as always, take care, guys.